just shows that like
Ethan's a sexy man and that's what we're trying to show off.
So it's just myself today because Harry's at work and we left it 3 weeks to do anything about this prompt.
To be honest, I had absolutely no idea what to make.
So this week for Pursuit, we are going to make a video around pursuing goals. So we're up early because a lot of people really orient their goals around getting up early and starting the day off right. And so that's what we're going to do. We're going to get an awesome sunrise behind us soon, hopefully. But yeah, we're going to start off getting shots of Kyla in bed and just checking her phone, and then we're going to go out for a run.
I kid you not, we've had the hardest time trying to think of an idea, even though we gave the prompt. Harry's initial thought was we'll do some kind of chase scene, but it just seemed like too much time and too hard to try and figure out how we would do it. Video weeks are hard. You have to come up with a whole plan. It's not just, oh, I'll do one angle, one shot, I'm done, like it is with photography. You have to think about so much, and so I really struggled those weeks.
It's another one of those abstract concepts, but this week it just was really difficult, and it just came at a really hard time. Sometimes there's no easy time to create or no convenient time to create, but this week in particular, these last couple of weeks in particular, just poor timing.
We're doing a bit of a change. So the sequence that we're doing with Kyla just wasn't really working great. And so we've decided to swap roles. So I'm going to be the subject and Kyla is going to film me. It does mean that we've lost like
All the morning stuff.
The reason that we got up so early for.
Yep.
So the idea that Harry has presented to me, because I could not for the life of me come up with an idea by myself that I was happy with and motivated with, he suggested, why don't I film myself doing the process of making a pair of clay earrings.
So what I ended up doing was repurposing a video that I actually made over Christmas of my brother. I'm not sure if any of you out there watch Danny Gewirtz, but if you do, you need to go and watch him because some of the movies and films that he makes are just incredible. But I was introduced to him late last year and it got me inspired to make a video, which is the video that you're gonna watch this week.
But it just goes to show, like, even though we had a plan to do everything, we planned everything last night, we planned all of our shots, like we got out here and it was okay. But like we're trying to create quality stuff and Kyla's being super persistent at making sure we're getting the best shots possible, so
For you guys.
that's what we're gonna do.
Okay, so I've filmed everything. Now I need to chuck it into Premiere Pro, cut it all up, pick the best bits, put it all together, and then pick some music, I guess, and then make all the cuts accordingly.
The sort of decision making a bit behind doing the video was to try to make a motivational piece, the pursuit of perfection or the pursuit of being better. I shot it back in my hometown, Mount Beauty, which we've seen before a few times. It's just a beautiful location. In fact, Jeremy, my brother, came to me with the idea. He's like, well, why don't we shoot it over Christmas in Mount Beauty where it's really nice, where we grew up playing cricket. And I went, yeah, that's a great idea. It's just this beautiful location, right on the water of the lake, not of the ocean. We live nowhere near the ocean.
Got a message from Kat. Ethan's just cooling down with the drone. It's working pretty well, actually.
The $1,500 fan.
Yeah, it's a very expensive fan.
The idea sort of behind it, because it's so hectic and high energy, I used lots of handheld shots. The idea behind that is that it increases the energy, it makes things a little bit more hectic, it helps you to get more immersed into the film. So let me know if you think that actually worked. Yeah, hopefully you enjoy it. Welcome everybody, we're back to the regular format, regular scheduled programming, if you will. It has been a couple of weeks actually. How many weeks has it been? 3? Alright, so without further ado, let's start with, let me see, Ethan and Kyla, take it away.
Bang.
Alright, so for this week we went around pursuing goals. So we have a friend who's a motivational speaker and he talks about pursuing goals and dopamine and all that, and so that's what we were trying to go off. Yeah.
Alright, count us in, boy.
Alright, 3, 2, 1. I think we can all agree that goals are hard. How many times have you set a goal and felt like you keep failing to achieve them? What if I told you that there is an actual science behind how your body reacts to goals and that there are actually ways to retrain your body into meeting them? Would you try it? First, let's talk about dopamine. Dopamine is a happy chemical that is released in the brain when something good or rewarding happens. The brain can be trained to feed off bursts of dopamine sparked by rewarding experiences. The reason it can be so hard to change a habit is because your body already knows the dopamine releases and rewards it gets from the habits you have. The way to achieve your goals is to rewire your body into doing new habits. But the secret is that you must continue to give your body the rewards it needs. Let's give an example. Have you ever found yourself waking up from bed and checking your phone straight after? Well, it can be because your brain is seeking a feeling of connection. Your brain wants an instant release of dopamine from looking at messages and memes on your phone. To change this habit to a better one, you need to allow your body to receive the same reward as the previous goal, just in a different way. A goal might be that instead of waking up and checking your phone, you write in your journal and reward yourself with a nice drink. This way, your brain still receives the social connection it needs by letting you write out your thought, but you achieve the goal of doing something more gratifying. So now if you think about the habits you have in your day-to-day life, what are the rewards from them? What are the new habits you want to replace it with? And how can you receive the same reward with the new habit?
Nice.
That was cool.
Yeah, that
Nice,
was really
dude.
cool.
That was
Even
like an
though-
informative piece.
We tried.
Welcome to
learning-
Education with
learning some
Ethan.
stuff.
Today we're going to talk to you about dopamine. Dopamine is a chemical that is measured by... And now, the moment that some of you, or perhaps none of you, have been waiting for. It's my turn.
I've been waiting.
All right. The video that needs no introduction because I won't get one. Everybody get my video ready. All right. 3, 2, 1.
Ooh.
Nice.
My brother making his second appearance in an E227 film. You're damn right.
You knew that as soon as you read it. That's good, Michael.
We have before us an ordeal of the most grievous kind. We have before us many, many long months of struggle and of suffering. You ask, what is our aim? I can answer in one word. Victory. Victory at all costs. Victory in spite of all terror. Victory however long and hard the road may be. For without victory there is no survival.
The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena. Space is marred by dust and sweat and blood, and spends himself in a worthy cause, who at best, if he wins, knows the thrills of high achievement, and if he fails, at least fails while daring greatly. So that his place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who know neither victory nor defeat.
So good. I loved all your handheld stuff.
Yeah, I liked
Like,
the
it's
shakiness
so
of the
intentional,
footage. Yeah.
which is cool. I think sometimes it's hard to figure out when to put those kind of things in, but it looks really good. Looks so good.
Yeah, no,
True. Well, it looked intentional, which is cool.
I shot, and it was like all that handheld stuff. I did deliberately trying to make it hectic and try to make it not super clean, and that was the vibe I was going for. So I'm glad that sort of came across.
The Marbo.
In summing up, it's the Constitution, it's Marbo, it's justice, it's law, it's the vibe, and no, that's it, it's the vibe.
And now over to our great givers of this great prompt, Cat and Harry. Take it away.
They're great. So, when we gave this prompt, in my mind, we'd just gotten our Ronin SC, which is a gimbal, and in my head, we were going to do some super cool chase sequence with it, and very quickly I realized that takes a lot of time and a lot of planning and a lot of effort.
And a lot of patience,
and
which
a lot
I
of
don't
patience.
think we have right now.
So weeks went on, and then we've gotten to where we are now, and we kind of just went for something completely different. And I'll let you guys be the judge of what you think of it. But
Yeah, let's do it.
all right, I'll count y'all
Ready.
in. 3, 2, 1.
I love the music already.
Thank you.
Oh, that's dope. Vibing. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Let's go. Candy cane. Nice and shiny yam pie. Yo. Yeah, Vince Lombardi coming in clutch with that.
Yeah,
quote.
Lombardi. Get the Lombardi
You know it.
support.
Heck yeah, that was dope. That was probably the best video of everybody's. And let that be a lesson to a lot of you. Even when you don't feel like creating, you can still create really good stuff. Approach creativity with whatever, no judgment or anything, and you never know what you're gonna make. Speaking of which, we were actually super pumped this week to receive a video from somebody who will himself admit that his approach and attempt was modest, but I have to say I really loved it. One of my mates actually, who I haven't spoken to in quite some years, Spencer Sobey over in the United States, he came up with his response to the prompt, and we're going to play that now, so take a look.
Michael gave the prompt of pursuit, which gave me 3 ideas. Pursuit, pursuit, and pursuit.
Yo, that was so good. I love it because it's simple, but it's exactly what E2G7 is all about. Like it's all about just creating with whatever you have in whatever way you are able to do. no matter how good you think your ability is or bad you think your ability is, because that's not even a thing. Nobody's bad at creating. It's just, that's awesome. That's exactly what we were hoping for when we started this channel, was to try to inspire some people as we've been inspired by each other. So Spencer, or as I know you, Sobi, freaking nailed it, dude. Good job.